potatoes boiling in salted water here. It's got to go for another minute or so. And what I'm doing, I'm trying to pre-boil the potato because the string beans will cook quickly and I want big chunky pieces of potato and I don't want to overcook the string beans. So the solution, pre-boil the potato in salted water first. I will take this off, I will drain it, set it aside, and then we'll continue with making the curry string beans with potato or string beans with aloo. Just gonna reach over and grab this. This is gonna go into the sink over, and we're gonna bring our pot right about there, and we're gonna hit that with vegetable oil. You need about a tablespoon and a half to 2 tablespoons of that vegetable oil. Garlic, and I'm using quite a bit of garlic. That's about 8 cloves of garlic. I am not going to put any onion in here, but onion is a great addition. If you will see similarities between this recipe and others using string bean, French bean, bodi, or yard beans. Some people call it snake bean, some people call it bora, that I've made in the past. Cumin seeds or jeera seeds, and again, if you wanted to add a diced onion in here, by all means rock that onion in here. Okay, so we've got so far the cumin or jeera seeds, the garlic, vegetable oil, and black pepper. I just want to sizzle that for about 30 seconds. I don't want to burn that garlic. I just want to give it a slight little color. Then I'm going to go in my Caribbean green seasoning. And the recipe for that is available at CaribbeanPot.com. Essentially what Caribbean green seasoning is a blend or a puree of all the herbs we like using in our dishes. In my Caribbean green seasoning, I also have pimento peppers or seasoning peppers and a ton of garlic in there, so that herbal element is coming in there. For heat, I have half of a Scotch bonnet pepper that I'm just tossing in there. You can leave that out. Now I want to quickly show you something. The seeds and white membrane surrounding the seeds. Let me see if I can focus the camera just a little bit better for you all to see that. So there you go. The seeds there, that's where most of that heat, well, the seeds and the white membrane around there. If you want to discard that to control the heat a bit, that is the way to go. Masala, and I like adding a nice little toasted masala in there, and of course the curry powder. Just gonna hit that with a quick stir, because the whole idea now is to sort of toast wet, well, wet because there's oil in there, the spices which makes up that curry powder, just to pull out all those flavors. And I haven't changed my heat. My heat is on a medium, but remember, we were quick with the garlic in there. We weren't too long, so the garlic didn't burn, but it did take on a slight golden edge before we proceeded. At this point, I'm gonna add salt, and keep in mind that the potato were cooked, were boiled in salted water. At this point, it's time to add the beans. Gonna grab that last one in there, and I want to make sure you coat the beans with that lovely curry base that we created. I've noticed a bean just went flying there. Luckily it didn't land on my foot, or I might well be jumping at this point in some sort of pain. But anyhow, I just want to sort of sizzle that and sort of char it a little bit before we add water to cook it. Now, if you wanted to add some coconut milk, a 50-50 ratio, so I will put about 3/4 cups, well, maybe about a cup of water in here. But if you want to do half cup water and half cup coconut milk, it is an option. This is a beautiful vegetarian/vegan meal. Now, if you wanted to add shrimp or chicken or pork or beef to this recipe, head over to CaribbeanPot.com. I have all of those recipes over there. And again, I'm using string beans. You can use bodi or bora or yard bean, whichever word you know it as, or French beans. A bit more water just to sort of cover everything. We're gonna hit that for stir. Bring that up to a boil and reduce it to a rolling boil, and let those beans tender up in there. Remember, we already pre-boiled the potatoes, so we ain't trying to overcook anything. It's been on that sort of rolling boil for about 8 minutes now. I'm really trying not to overcook this. So at this point, and whilst at the same time, listen, we need to add the potato in here because we want that potato to suck up all of that lovely, that lovely curry gravy or sauce that we have on the bottom there. Again, if you add some coconut milk to this, you will get a lovely sweetness to it, but I really want the beans to shine. After all, your boy planted it, Polly and I harvested it, so we want to, well, Mr. Man ain't touching this with a 10-foot pole, but the point is, I want to enjoy it with a nice little sada roti. So in goes the potato that we sort of parboiled or cooked. Notice there's a couple pieces kind of hanging out still in the pot there. Of course, we want to stir that in just to pick up all of that lovely curry goodness on the bottom there, yeah? It don't matter if some of it breaks up at this point, but the point is I will have nice big chunky pieces of potato. Now hear me out. If you don't want big chunky pieces of potato or aloo as you're seeing here, you can cut it up smaller, or you can use a spoon to sort of break it up, yeah? Man, I'm telling you, this thing here is a proper vegan or vegetarian ital. I'm sorting all it out with this as well too. Just look at that now. Oh man, proper things, boy. I'd say give it another good mix. So it's been a couple minutes since the potato is in there, yeah? If you find that it's overly drying up for you, you can add a bit more water or coconut milk, up to you. Because I want to give this about 4 more minutes, but at this point, after about 2 or 3 minutes with the potato being in there and changing the sort of texture and the proportions in there, you want to adjust the salt to your liking. Again, I pre-boiled the potato in salt and I added enough salt to my liking, but I would recommend doing so now and adjusting it whilst you still have some of that gravy in there, because then it's going to suck up into the potato and put the salt back into everything. And there you go, a lovely vegan / vegetarian dish, curry string beans with potato or aloo, with rice, with roti. If it's bread is all you have, well, so be it. What I'm going to do is turn off the stove now and allow the residual heat in the pot to kind of dry up things. Now if you want this with a bit of sauce or gravy, you can add more water or coconut milk, as I said earlier there. This is to the texture that I like. It has a slight little texture to it. If you want to cook further, again, so many different ways you can personalize this, from the salt to the texture of the string beans to the amount of liquid that's in there. All these different things are in your hands. Always a pleasure having you all in the kitchen with me, so I urge you, give this one a try. It's real nice, man.